everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello and welcome. So in today's video I am going to be testing out some new, two products by Beauty Crop. So I have used Beauty Crop on my channel quite a few times. I absolutely love their eyeshadow palettes, and today I'm testing out a new eye duo liquid eyeshadow, if that makes any sense, and also a blush tint as well. I did obviously use my own affiliate code on them which is quite funny because I do have an affiliate with them. I'm in no way sponsored or being paid to make these videos or whatever. I get a commission if anyone uses my code, and yeah, that's it really. So I wanted to start on the eyes today because obviously these literally just came out a couple of days ago, and I ordered basically the two products that I got, and I picked them up this morning because I had to go to the post office to get them because I'm not working from home anymore, so I missed the delivery. But yeah, you get basically a liquid eyeshadow. So on one side you just get a kind of matte shade, and on the other side you will get a shimmer tone. So there was about 8 or 9 different shades that they've come out with, but I just really wanted to try something just kind of nude tone because they came out with purples and silvers and things like that. I'll put up a picture here for you to see, and I think this was about £8.50, so I'm really intrigued. So this is the Fudge and Cinnamon, so let me swatch them first. So Cinnamon is actually the matte side, so let me show you the little doe foot. So it's just a standard kind of liquid eyeshadow doe foot. So this is the first time that I'm swatching it myself. So that is the shade Cinnamon, so it will probably dry down quite matte. And then on the other side, which is Fudge, which I think the name should have been the other way in my opinion. Cinnamon is more of a kind of spicy product, so I would think a shimmer called Cinnamon would be a bit better, but obviously that's just my opinion. And then yeah, it's the same kind of doe foot, and then on this side it's a much lighter tone, but that is absolutely stunning. I do really like liquid eyeshadows, I'm not the great at using them, so I'm actually going to put down a matte base first because I kind of not sure how it will really work, because whenever I use a liquid eyeshadow or one of those P. Louise bases, I just don't know how they're going to feel. But with this I'm going to use one of my Beauty Crop palettes, which is the Espresso Your Love. I love this palette. It is kind of just another set of nudes and a couple of darker tones, which is absolutely fantastic and would work, I hope, work with the shadows of this. So I'm just going to go in with maybe one shade. I have my sellotape on today because I want a bit of help. I want the look to actually be quite good today. So I'm going to start off with Rose Latte just here, and I'm just taking a fluffy brush because it'll be easier to kind of work my way around the lid, and I don't have any thing on my lid just yet. So I don't have any primer, I don't have an eyelid primer, no foundation clearly because I would definitely get a foundation to cover this up because my god, my skin has been misbehaving the past few days. Obviously I'm working in the shop, I'm doing a video that's a get ready with me, an update. So if you're not subscribed and you want to know what I've been up to with work wise, then await that video. But yeah, so my skin has been, I wear a mask all day, and obviously I don't really wear much, I don't wear any makeup, so my skin is just a little bit at the moment, but hopefully you'll be fine. So let's go on to the one of the main reasons I'm making this video. So I'm going to start off with Cinnamon, which is the matte side. So as you can see, it has dried down quite matte. It doesn't feel like it's going to smudge that much, but we shall see. I'm actually going to try and just kind of put this on, I don't know how I want to do this, kind of on the bottom lid and then just a little bit at the top here. So I'm just going to use this on the eye itself, but just not go too heavy because I don't want it to, I don't know, crinkle up, because when you add products on top of each other, they tend to just not congeal but get a bit funny. So I'm just going to put that all over the lid, and then when I let it dry down, I'll then add Fudge on top. So far this is feeling really weightless, like I can't feel anything on my lid, which is pretty damn good to be honest, because when you put on certain products like these you tend to feel something there. And I think this was about £8.50, I think, for like you get 2 shadows basically. So I'm very intrigued how the other shades will look. Like I don't think they'd be patchy or anything, because this is not patchy at all, if you can see. The only reason I'm looking down is because my mirror is down there, so I hope you guys can see. And yeah, I just want to go a bit higher, hence the sellotape being my guide, which is very helpful. A trick that I always use because I don't have mad skills at makeup. So yeah, let's get this on. And then I kind of want to leave it to dry down for a moment because I don't want to add the other shade on top and it not really work. So that is how that has worked. Obviously I think you can use a brush to apply it, but I'm not going to, because I feel like it's given so much coverage already. It will probably take a moment for it to dry down, so I'm just going to pause and I'll come back when it dries. Okay, so it's been a few minutes, so now I'm going to try Fudge and let's see how it works on top. Like, it's not smudged at all on my hand, so I have high hopes for this. So let's put this on my lid. Oh, okay, so let's see how this works on top of that first shade. That is so pigmented. Wow. Okay, I apologize for any weird lighting. It's quite a weird day today when it comes to the weather. It's like was raining this morning and then it's sunny and then it's gone a bit cloudy again, but that's just London, to be honest. Okay, that is very, very nice. I feel like it's quite buildable as opposed to just one swipe, but I'm hoping it will look much better when it dries down. So yeah, what I'm actually going to do now, I'm just going to put on the rest of my face. Like, I'm going to go off camera and put on the rest of my base, and then I will show you the next product, which is going to be a cheek tint. Okay, I'm back, and yeah, now it's time to talk about the blush. So this is one of their Juicy Pot cheek tints. This has been out for I think about a month or 2 now, but I wanted to wait to kind of purchase it because I thought, let me see if there's anything else new coming out that I can test with it. And I've been really into like liquid blushes. So this is actually a lip and cheek tint. I think this was about £5 or £6. I love the packaging, it's just really cute, and this is in the shade Cherry. So there are quite a few different shades, but of course I went for the brightest because if you're new to my channel, I love using a lot of blush, like a lot of blush. But I try and go a bit, I try to tame it down just a bit sometimes, but not all the time. But yeah, so this is just super cute, and it's got this little doe foot as well, which is really nice and small, so you can always just like tap a bit on. I have a little bit of powder on because it's like to set my face basically, but it's not too much, so I'm hoping there's going to be like no effect towards it. But let's put on like the smallest amount. It does say on the box to tap with your fingers, so I'm just going to just tap kind of around here and just see how it goes. I might have added a bit too much, and so we're just going to tap and blend. And there were, like I said, quite a few shades already, so if you don't want cherry, if you don't want to look so bright, there are so many other different tones that I feel would be great for lots of different skin tones as well. I'm just going to tap some of my powder just to blend it in a bit. I do already have like my highlighter on, so that's kind of how that's like why it's extra shiny, because I couldn't help myself. And so I'm just going to add a bit more here as well, and we're just going to work our way up and just tap in. I didn't realize this was a lip tint, otherwise I would have used it on my lip as well, but I've already put on a lip product, so that's my own fault. It's kind of emphasizing my pores just a little bit. I mean, that's okay, and I know I've put on way too much, so I am just gonna blend that out a bit more. So yeah, you can tell that these are very pigmented, and I knew they would be, hence why putting on like the smallest amount on my cheek, because I know that I would look insane like I do already. But you know what, I think this pot is going to last me a while, because yeah, I don't need I don't need to add any more. What I should have done was waited to use my highlighter afterwards. Like, I know I've made that mistake, but this is actually pretty nice. I mean, it's given me a bit of a natural glow. I know I've had to powder my face down, but I wouldn't have just left it anyway, because I can't leave. My skin is very combination at times. It can be very oily, so in about 5 minutes my face will just not look like this anymore. So powdering down is something I definitely have to do, but it's looking really nice, and the eyeshadow has not creased yet, and I feel like it would probably last me quite a few hours. I don't know how it's like with sweat resistant or anything, because you know, realistically we all sweat, so it's not like I'm gonna say, oh, I don't sweat. But when I'm at work, obviously it's gonna be very different because I'm very active and moving around, but you know, as I'm like not doing anything and I'm not like, my top lip is good, everything is fine, I do like it. I really do like this little kind of little duo. I think they work really well. And then the lip cheek tint, I will play around with this a bit more to kind of get the right way to use it, because again, it's the first time I've really used a tint, and tints aren't always like liquid blushes. They're made very differently, very liquidy, so you need to like just tap and blend as quick as possible. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you like the look of this, and you know, any other beauty products that you really like. Let me know, because there's definitely stuff on there that I haven't tried yet. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias, because I'm always active on there. And I hope you're having a really good week, and I hope to see you soon.